This fascinating painting was created using just two of the most basic techniques and a minimal number of colors. How was it made? A thorough and detailed step-by-step guide will be provided for free right in this video. And if you also have your art supplies with you, you can start drawing along right now.
Hello? This is the picture that we will draw together today. And this is what we'll achieve in today's video. Let's get started.
In this first step, I will guide you on how to construct the image using the grid method that I introduced in the 3 steps to creating a painting course. Now, here is the explanation and instructions, which is the grid method for constructing the image. To put it simply, you divide the painting into smaller sections and work on each small square like that. In this method, the important thing is to identify where the grid lines intersect with the lines of the drawing. This approach won't be unfamiliar to those who have taken other online courses from Boy. Now, let's move on to the next step. Just like in the excerpt from the previous tutorial clip, now I will specifically demonstrate the simple image construction in this lesson so that from the next lesson onward, we will always construct the image ourselves first to save on the lesson video's duration. After dividing the grid exactly like the reference image, now we'll start constructing the drawing based on those grid squares. The first thing you need to determine when drawing a landscape is to identify the horizon line, estimate what percentage of the middle grid row it takes up, and then draw a horizontal line. You can estimate this proportion. It doesn't have to be exact, but you should always think in this way. Next, we need to determine the position and size of the houses based on their proportions relative to the grid and how they interact with the horizon line we just drew. For the patch of land, you should make that solid area a bit smaller than in the reference, because when you draw the blades of grass, you'll leave some open spaces so you can see through to the surface of the lake. For the sketching part, you only need to block in the large shapes with the fixed details. For example, the patch of land is a fixed shape. We need to sketch out the shapes, but there's no need to draw the individual blades of grass. According to the basic principle, we paint from the background to the foreground, so we'll start by laying in the sky first, using yellow mixed with a bit of red to create the orange color of the sky. Usually, I like to test the color on a scrap piece of paper first, so I can see how the color looks directly on the paper. Then I'll decide if I need to add or adjust any colors on my palette. Following the principle of creating color gradations on the palette, as we discussed in the previous course, I'll add magenta and sky blue to create a third color level on the palette, as you can see here. And as we can see, the color is getting darker, so this time we'll add some light to lighten it up, and that will give us a color to use for the lower part of the sky. The horizon usually tends to get darker and shift toward a purple hue because of the increased moisture that gathers as evening approaches. And just like in the color blending lesson that I explained in detail in the Want Color, Get Colored course, you'll need to blend smoothly between these two color areas while they're still wet, which will make it much easier. Keep doing this, gradually lightening the color as you move up toward the sky background, following the color steps you see on your palette. Always pay attention to this. I break down the color steps on the palette and adjust the color ratios little by little until you feel satisfied. And try to blend the colors right after you add a new color step while it's still damp. It'll be much easier for you. Wherever you break down the color steps, blend the colors right there. For the very top part of the sky, you'll notice it's cooler compared to the warmer tones below. For this part, you just need to add some gray to make it more neutral, and basically, it will already be cooler than the yellow and red tones underneath. For the water surface in the distance, it will be cooler, so you need a purplish gray color. By mixing black and white into any color, you'll get a grayish shade of that color, like grayish red. These grayish tones are very important when you want the colors in your painting to not be too bright or too garish. Just like in the previous sections, you'll divide the color patches and blend them smoothly. For the water streaks that are closer, you can use the tip of a brush loaded with color to gently touch the paper, adding light-colored streaks. Try to leave some of the darker areas from the layer underneath. This will create shimmering streaks on the water's surface. If you're hungry, go ahead and eat. Mosquito net. The price of the product is very cheap. In fact, when compared to other similar products available in the market, this product stands out for its exceptional affordability. Many customers have commented on how the low price makes it accessible to a wide range of people, regardless of their budget. For example, one customer mentioned, "I was pleasantly surprised by how little I had to pay for such a high-quality item." Another customer said, "I have been searching for a product like this for a long time, but everything else I found was much more expensive. This product offers great value for the price." The affordability of this product means that more people can enjoy its benefits without worrying about overspending. The company has made a conscious effort to keep the price low, ensuring that customers receive excellent value for their money. In addition to the low price, the product does not compromise on quality. It is made from durable materials and has been tested to meet high standards. This combination of low price and high quality is rare in today's market, making this product an outstanding choice for anyone looking to save money without sacrificing performance. Furthermore, the low price allows customers to purchase multiple units if needed, making it ideal for families, businesses, or anyone who needs more than one. The company also offers discounts for boat purchases, further increasing the value. Many people have shared their positive experiences with the product, emphasizing how the affordable price has made a real difference in their lives. For instance, a small business owner stated, "Being able to buy this product at such a low price has helped me reduce my operating costs and improve my bottom line." Another satisfied customer wrote, "I was able to buy gifts for my entire family without breaking the bank, thanks to the reasonable price." The product's low price is not a result of cutting corners. Instead, it reflects the company's commitment to providing value to its customers. By streamlining production and reducing unnecessary expenses, the company is able to pass the savings on to consumers. This approach has earned the company a reputation for fairness and transparency. In summary, the product's very cheap price is one of its most attractive features. It allows more people to enjoy its benefits, supports families and businesses, and demonstrates the company's dedication to customer satisfaction. If you are looking for a high-quality product at a price that won't strain your budget, this is an excellent choice. The combination of affordability, quality, and value makes it a standout option in the marketplace. Whether you are buying for yourself, your family, or your business, you can be confident that you are getting a great deal. The price of the product is very cheap, and that is something worth celebrating. With a simple technique, just dab a small, bright, round spot of color there, then use a damp brush to gently blend out the edges of the sun so it fades smoothly. Now, use a small round brush with pure, strong white paint to outline the core shape of the sun. Next, we need to mix lemon yellow with a bit of white to make it really bright. And use a detail brush to paint the shimmering water highlights by gently placing the tip of the brush down, pressing a bit more, and then flicking lightly to create diamond-shaped streaks that represent the sunlight sparkling on the water's surface. Just like that, we'll add more white to make the core of those light streaks even brighter. After finishing the water surface areas, we then start using black to paint the details. The reason, as you already know, is that black is a very strong color, and you definitely don't want it to smudge onto the lighter colors that we've carefully worked on earlier. Yes. Tip of the pen, place it on paper, gradually press down while smoothly pulling the pen to make thin grass-like strokes. This technique is simple but as important as color blending, which you need to remember. You will use it often in landscape course elements later. You just need to remember, for thin lines, keep the pen tip high. Draw with a steady hand, don't rush or press too hard, just keep your strokes even. Move your hand, not too fast and not too slow. Then you can peel.
The paper off. Remember to peel in the outward direction to avoid tearing the paper. And like that, we've finished a simple sunset painting. Now, let's review a bit of what we've learned. Remember these 3 important steps for every project. Step 1, sketch the outline. Step 2, cover the paper. Step 3, finish each section from background to foreground. Always remember to work from background to foreground. The skills in this lesson include blending colors while adjacent areas are still a bit wet and outlining with a fine brush. Practice your outlining skills with small exercises like drawing hair, grass, leaves, and sticks using diluted black paint. Let's start the second lesson and paint a cute cactus pot.